Today we are discussing about class 11 physics chapter number 3 motion in a straight line. In this topic today we are discussing about the our these chapters, all the summary of these chapters. So understood of these chapters, and then after we will discussing about the exercise of these chapters. Okay. So see here. First of all, physics intro and the kinematics. See here, there are the quantities, unit, vectors, displacement, velocity, acceleration, kinematics, and the last topic is not in this lectures. Okay, so see here, first of all, what is the vectors are the vectors quantity and the scalars quantity. So vector quantity with the both magnitude and the direction, and scalar quantity with the only magnitude only are there. So vector quantity, which is that the displacement, velocity, acceleration, momentum, and the force are the vector quantities, and the scalar quantities are the distance, speed, time, mass, and the energy. These quantities are known as the scalar quantity. So first of all, mass versus weight. So this is all we are not need to understand in these chapters. Okay, but see here, vector are represent with the arrows. See here, the length of arrow represent the magnitude. Length of arrow represent the magnitude, how far, how fast, how strong, depending on the types of vectors. And the arrow point in the direction of the force, action, displacement, etc. is often specified by an angle. Okay, now unit are not the same are quantities, quantity and unit. So see here, displacement as a distance and the unit is meter. The time, it is a series time, this is a quantity, seconds, its unit is second, and the symbol is s. The velocity quantity is velocity, it has a unit is speed and the meter per seconds. Okay, acceleration has a meter per second square. Mass is a kilogram, momentum as a kilogram into meter per seconds, force as a newton, and energy as a joule. And also the prefix are there, the cp, femto, pico, nano, mami से कहा, डेसी देखा, हेप्टो, किलो, मैगी खा गया. So this is the pronunciation. You need to remember this phenomena. Due to this phenomena, you can easily get that the values of there. So femto, pico, nano, femto. See here, it is there are the 10 raised to minus 15 powers are there, but it is not written in these slides. Femto, pico, nano, micro, mami से कहा, mami milli say centi, kilo, mega, giga, and the terars there. So femto, pico, nano, mami से कहा, डेसी डेका, हेप्टो, किलो, मैगी खा गया. So this is the easy trick to remember this phenomena. Now that the kinematics are there, kinematics, it is the definitions of the kinematics is branch of physics study of motions, positions where you are located, distance d, how far you have a travel regardless or directions. Okay, and the displacement as a delta x, where position it is represented as x, where you are located, and the distance is d for how you are have a travel regardless of a direction, and displacement, it is the delta x, where you are in the relation to where you started. Now distance versus displacement, you are derived the path, and your odometer goes up by 8 miles. Your distance, it's your distance by your displacement is other shorter direct distance from the start to stop. Green arrow, see in these next slides. See here, this is the arrow represented the distance, it is our starting point, it is our ending point. Okay, so we are going from this point, it is a path length, but this is the displacement. Okay, what is how much displacement are there, what is if you draw in a circle. Now see here, speed and velocity and the acceleration, all these phenomena we are understood in the previous slides, but I just explain in this phenomena, do overview of these chapters. So see, speed, it is equals to how fast you go, and the velocity, how fast and which way the rate at which positions change, and the average speed, it is denoted by that the delta v bar, so it is represented the distance upon time. And also acceleration, a, it is equals to how fast you speed up, slow down, or change the direction, the rate at which velocity changes. Okay, so now the speed, see here, there are the one examples is there. Speed is scalar moving the regardless or its direction, so speed is the magnitude of velocity. The symbol of speed is v, and the symbol of velocity is type written in a bold v, or a hard written with the arrow v as a vector v. We can known as a vector v. Now the speed versus velocity is that during your 8-minute trips which took 15 minutes, your speedometer display your instantaneous speed which varies through the trip. Your average speed is 32 minutes per hours. Your average velocity is 32 minutes per hours in a SE directions. At a point in the time, your velocity vector point tangent to the path. The faster you go, the longer your velocity vectors. So see here, this is the our phenomena is that, see, now the acceleration, how fast you speed up, slow down, and also the change of direction is the rate at the velocity change to example. See, this is the examples. Now we are getting that the one thing is there, the velocity and acceleration sign chart. So acceleration velocity is, see here, velocity positive, our velocity positive and the acceleration positive. No, moving forward, see, speeding up, and whenever the moving velocity is, acceleration is negative and the velocity is positive, moving forward, slowing down. Then after the acceleration velocity is negative, see, velocity is negative and acceleration is positive, on that time moving backward, slowing down, and the when the both phenomena are negative, moving backward, and the speeding up, we are changing the direction. So this phenomena will gives us that. Now acceleration due to the gravity, so this phenomena we know not need to understand in this figure. Now see here, kinematics formula summaries. See, v is equals to v0 plus 1 half, v0 is equals to 80, v bar is equals to v0 plus vf by 2, and also the delta x, it is equals to v0 2 plus 1 half 80 square. In the last lecture we will derive all these phenomena, so it is a derivation of follows. And also last phenomena is that v square minus v0 square is equals to 2a delta x. So kinematics derivation is that a is equals to delta v by delta t. Okay, these are the, what is the acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. It will be gives us that. So delta v is equals to vf minus v0 divided by t. And also we can write down the vf, it is equals to v0 plus 80. So this is the derivation of these equations, previous slides equations. Now v bar, it is equals to v0 plus vf by 2 will be proven when we do graphing. Okay, so we get that the v bar plus t is equals to 1 half v0 plus vf into t, but we have 1 half v0 plus v0 plus v0 80 into t. So we will get that vf, it is equals to v0 plus 80. So we will get that the delta x, it is equals to v0 t plus 1 half 80 square. So this is the derivation of the kinematic derivations. So vf is equals to v0 plus 80. So t, it is equals to vf minus v0 by a, and the delta x, it is equals to v0 t plus 1 half 80 squares. So delta x, it is equals to v0 in bracket v0 minus vf minus v0 by a plus 1 half a into v0 vf minus v0 by a square. So we will get that the value is that v square f minus v0 square, it is equals to 2a delta x. So not that the top of equation is solved for the t and that the expression for t is substitute twice into the delta x equation. You should work out the algebra to prove the final result on the last line. So see, there are the problems are there, but see here I am going to answers of that, so you can do by yourself due to these equations. Okay, now so see here the slope of that, slope, it is equals to positive, velocity will be positive, slope will be negative, velocity will be negative, and slope will be 0, the velocity will be 0. Okay, now slope, it is equals to steep, the speed is fast, slope is gentle, speed will be slow, and the slope is flat, the speed will be 0. Okay, so this is the one position versus time graph. one position versus time graph. Increasing means the moving forward positive direction, decreasing meaning means the moving backward negative direction. See, there are the positive direction, there are the negative directions are there. So see here. Okay, so this is our these chapters in revisions are there. So thank you guys. If any kind of problems in this lectures, so comment in the comment box. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.